visto che ho un po' di tatuaggi, volevo chiedere se non è scortese effettivamente. Qual è il suo tatuaggio preferito e se ci può dire ovviamente la motivazione, o se c'è un tatuaggio che effettivamente vorrebbe fare che effettivamente mi piace.
Okay, so since you have lots of tattoos, do you have a favorite one? And if there is a tattoo that you want to do, what is it?
Yeah, my favorite tattoo right now is this one. And it obviously stands for protecting the planet, which is, if you guys know me, you know that's my big sort of mission in life. And I plan on getting many, many more tattoos. I have 10 right now. I'm gonna get a hummingbird over here. That's the next one. And then I hope to be 20? Oh my God. Yeah, I hope to one day be covered. I know my makeup artist for Lone Star. She hates that I keep getting tattoos, but what can you do? So, yeah.
Allora, il suo tatuaggio preferito è SOS, ovviamente è per, cioè, insomma, per proteggere il pianeta. Intende fare tantissimi altri tatuaggi, ne ha 10 adesso in totale, vorrebbe tatuarsi un usignolo. Questo forse non farà tanto piacere alla make-up artist, sapere dovrà fare tanti altri tatuaggi perché lo odio, che deve coprire tutto.
Manina alzata? Ok.
So, what is your favorite Tarlos moment, not from the last episode?
I think my favorite Tarlos moment is, I think, still the police station scene in season 1. I think that was sort of the very first time we see TK open up to anybody since he left New York. And then I think a close second would be episode 13, where we have the conversation about my AA sponsor and just sort of explaining to him that, you know, I'm not mentally or physically cheating on him. I just need to handle my sobriety, and it's a very difficult conversation to have, but I think it only made the relationship stronger. And it was one of my favorite scenes, just me and him at the table speaking. Just really beautiful stuff.
Ok, uno dei suoi momenti preferiti tra Carlos e TK è nella stagione 1, una scena nella stazione di polizia, dove per la prima volta TK si apre con qualcuno dopo aver lasciato New York, ovviamente. E un altro è nell'episodio 13, dove sono loro due al tavolo che parlano in modo a cuore aperto, insomma, si parla hanno una conversazione molto emotivamente pesante.
If you want to tell us what makes you happy.
Well, to be completely honest, this makes me very happy. I've been doing virtual conventions for the past 2 years with many of you in this room, and it sort of kept me sane and kept me motivated and excited during a very weird time in our world. And the fact that I could actually meet you guys now. This is my first in-person convention. Yesterday was my first day, and it was absolutely incredible. And the fact that you guys traveled from all over the world to come see me is unbelievable. And you know, seeing you guys in person, being able to actually connect with you and not being behind a computer screen, it's made this very, very beautiful. And I mean, we're in Italy, so I can't complain, you know. Aperol spritzes and pizza. That makes me very happy. And pasta. Yeah.
Cosa ti rende felice? Beh, questo ovviamente, cioè sono stati 2 anni sì in cui abbiamo fatto delle convention virtuali, online, dove ho visto anche molti di voi, Queste mi hanno aiutato con la mia sanità mentale, mi hanno aiutato a tenermi motivato, però questa è la mia prima convention di persona, quindi faccia a faccia con voi, ed è bellissimo, è incredibile anche pensare che molti di voi hanno viaggiato da tutto il mondo per venire qui e incontrarvi, quindi questa è un'opportunità, è un'occasione bellissima. Poi ovviamente siamo in Italia, c'è l'apero, lo spritz, c'è la pizza, la pasta, insomma è bellissimo.
Allora, faccio in italiano anch'io. Ho la serie nella lista di serie da iniziare, se mi può dare un motivo solo per convincermi a farlo.
She actually hasn't started seeing the series yet, but she wants to know one reason to start watching the series. It's a good one.
Ryan Murphy, first responders, and some really beautiful LGBTQ relationships.
Guarda, te ne da tre. Uno Ryan Murphy, due i soccorritori, insomma tutto il cast, e poi ci sono delle relazioni LGBT, cioè sensazionali, quindi questi.
I love all the flags, by the way, and everything. I wish all you guys a beautiful Pride Month in June.
Thank you.
And thank you for representing and bringing all the flags out. Yes, the person who asked the question. Very nice. Yeah.
Buon Pride a giugno, ve lo auguro a tutti.
Sophie.
You're never good to everyone.
Sorry about that. You know that TK and Carlos have the hashtag Tarlos thing going on, but they also have the Tarloft going on. Do you know about that? They call the loft the Tarloft.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. Yeah. How do I feel about it?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Where's the question? Yeah. How do you feel about
I
it?
think everything that's going on with Tarlos. I mean, we have Tarlos Tuesday. We got Tarloff. We got hashtag Tarlos is engaged. It's all beautiful, man. It's the support for Tarlos has been just unbelievable, you know, and it's exceeded my wildest imagination, you know, and it's been going on since before the show even started. You know, it all started when the first trailer came out. So I love it all. I think it's amazing, and the fans are really creative with Tarlos. Somebody gifted me a book yesterday with all our fan art, and it's a thick book. So you guys are amazing. Thank you.
Cosa ne pensa dell'hashtag? Ovviamente c'è l'hashtag Tarlos, ma anche l'hashtag Tarloft. Che cosa ne pensa? Beh, dice che ha visto tantissimi hashtag diversi, Tarlos Thursday, Tarlos is engaged, ce ne sono tantissimi. Pensa che questo sostegno sia assolutamente incredibile e ha superato qualsiasi sua aspettativa. C'è stata qualcuno che gli ha regalato un libro ieri di tutte fan art, insomma gli è piaciuto tantissimo, dice che è assolutamente incredibile.
Hi.
Hi.
So, speaking of tattoos before, do you think you can do a tattoo while filming? Like, will we ever see TK making a tattoo?
I mean, TK gets to keep the V, which we've made a funny joke about. I get to keep this. I don't know. I think with TK, a lot of my personal tattoos, I don't think would suit TK. So I think it would have to be something specific to him. I always wanted a firefighter tattoo because a lot of firefighters get tattoos, whether it's like their firehouse number, you know, whether it's 126 or my firehouse number in New York, which I already forgot. Sorry. So it would have to be something that's unique to TK. But yeah, I mean, I'd love more tattoos. I'd love to keep my tattoos on the show, so I don't have to come in 45 minutes earlier to cover them with makeup. But yeah, maybe one day. Yeah.
Ok, la domanda è, pensi che farai mai un tatuaggio mentre filmi qualche scena del telefilm? Non lo sa, però comunque TK nel telefilm tiene un paio di suoi tatuaggi e gli piacerebbe fare un tatuaggio sui pompieri, ad esempio anche il numero il 126, però qualcosa che sia unico e caratteristico per TK, anche se in realtà a lui piacerebbe tenere tutti i suoi tatuaggi così non si deve presentare 45 minuti prima al make-up e coprirli tutti.
Non be shy, poi.
Mia non è una domanda, volevo solo dire una cosa. Abbiamo parlato della salute mentale e volevo dire grazie perché se non fosse stato per gli ospiti che ci hanno intrattenuto, comunque sono 4 anni che non sto in mezzo a così tanta gente, è stato faticoso, però il tutto comunque è stato molto leggero perché siete tutti simpaticissimi, molto disponibili e mi sono divertita tantissimo, quindi grazie perché mi avete aiutato un po' forse a sbloccarmi nelle mie difficoltà.
This is not a real question, but she just wants to thank you all, because you helped her with her mental health, and that's why she wants to thank you, because there were 4 years where it was really hard for her to be around people, and we made it easier. You made it easier for her, and she's just grateful, and she needs your help.
Grazie mille.
Don't be shy, come on.
Ask me anything. Anything, everything. Maybe not everything, but anything.
Hi.
Hi.
What do you think who is more invested in the preparations of the wedding, Carlos or TK?
Carlos. It's totally, that's Carlos's department. I just have to propose. And I think I would leave everything up to him. Yeah, that's Carlos's thing for sure. I mean, have you seen our apartment? That's because of Carlos. Yeah.
Quindi chi mette più impegno nei preparativi del matrimonio tra Carlos e TK? Beh, assolutamente Carlos, l'avete visto il loro appartamento, il suo appartamento. TK ha solo voluto fare la proposta, però tutto il resto è Carlos.
Can I sit here? Chairs not very I get close to you guys. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Now I can see you guys. I don't feel it. I don't want to be on a stage. You did? Yes. Well, I guess you know me. Hi.
Did you watch Marvel? And if you did, what's your favorite Marvel superhero?
Ooh, so I love all the Marvel movies. I think Civil War is probably my favorite movie. It was my favorite comic book, and I think the movie is absolutely perfect. I love the Black Panther movies. I can't even imagine what the new one's going to be like. But I think Civil War and then probably Black Panther. Yeah.
Ok, quindi supereroe preferito della Marvel o film allora, mi è piaciuto tantissimo Civil War, sia il film sia il fumetto è uno dei suoi preferiti, ma ha amato anche Black Panther, quindi Civil War e Black Panther.
I'm here, so. All right.
Hi. I don't watch the series, but I will start it. I will gonna watch it. I was just wondering, I have a lot of cool tattoos. So why do they always cover up the tattoos and don't show them in shows? Is there a reason for that?
So my tattoos are very personal. They're very specific. You know, a lot of it has to do with the climate, with, you know, pollinators, stuff like that, which has nothing to do with TK. So it's sort of to separate the actor from the character. Yeah. Like Tom Hardy, for example. Tom Hardy is covered head to toe. It takes like 3 hours to cover his tattoos. And you know, obviously the guy that he plays in Venom won't have, you know, his badass punk British tattoo. So yeah, it's to separate the two.
Cool, thanks.
Ok, la domanda era perché i tatuaggi vengono coperti nella serie, perché comunque i suoi tatuaggi sono piuttosto specifici, sono molto personali, qualcosa che ha a che fare col clima, col pianeta, ed è una cosa lontana dal personaggio di TK. Poi se vedete ad esempio Tom Hardy è pieno, aperto di tatuaggi, ci vogliono 3 ore per coprirlo tutto.
I wanted to do that really badly.
Ci vogliono 3 ore per coprirlo tutto e ad esempio il personaggio che fa in Venom non starebbe bene con tutti quei tatuaggi britannici, insomma sono delle cose diverse se si fanno tutte separate.
Any fun stories from set you can share?
Yeah, it's private. We have a lot of fun. I think the stuff that happens sort of in the moment during a scene, for me, that's the really special stuff. You know, certain things like we talked about the engagement, saying the word scarred instead of marked, and rubbing Carlos's hair and little stuff like that that you guys all notice. I think that's the really fun part for me, because that sort of happens in the moment. That's sort of like the magic that you wish for as an actor. So yeah, but we have a lot of fun. A lot of me and Julian have to be separated. Since we're uncontrollable around each other. We're like little kids. So, yeah.
Ok, qualche storia divertente dal set? In realtà sì, si divertono sempre molto, ma a volte delle cose divertenti accadono durante le scene, quindi quando proprio le girano. Ad esempio avete parlato nel meet and greet del cambio di parole tra Scar e Mark. E appunto è quello che succede lì nel momento che è divertente. Poi lui e Julian praticamente li devono separare, sono come dei bambini, non sono insopportabili insieme. Sì, questo comunque si divertono, in generale si divertono molto.
Tralascio la
Volevo sapere. È così? Vabbè. In questi giorni in Italia, a parte di aver mangiato sicuramente tantissimo, hai imparato parole in italiano oltre ciao.
I know mangiato. I'm leaving a lot of mangiato in here. A lot.
Apart from eating here in Italy, did you actually learn some words?
Yeah, stilo. And I learned that you don't have to say Aperol spritz, you just say spritz.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it, that's all I have.
Quindi a parte stiloso ha capito che non si dice Aperol Spritz, ma si può dire semplicemente Spritz.
Se vuoi qualche indicazione ti insegno altre parole, anche le altre parole.
If you want, she can teach you other words in Italian.
I know this one, che cazzo. Sorry. I have an Italian best friend, Alberto Prezza. Yeah. Talk about a hot, oh my gosh. He was on Station 19, yeah. We go way back. We did a show in 2016 called Dead of Summer, and he's become my brother ever since. And yeah. Yeah. Aww. So he teaches me a lot of words, don't worry.
Vabbè, il suo migliore amico, avete capito, è italiano, quindi gli insegna anche un sacco di parole in italiano. Poi hanno anche girato Dead of Summer insieme. E sì, lei impara da lui le parole, le basi.
Have you time to visit Milano yet? And if, what was your favorite part?
I actually just popped out a little earlier today and popped out earlier yesterday. Today I walked through the Castello di Milano. Is that correct? Beautiful, beautiful place. Also did a little shopping. Went to Chanel. I'm a bougie bitch, so that was very fun. But I love Italy. I always say it's my favorite country in the whole world. So whenever I get to come back here, it's such a treat. So yeah. What's that? Yeah? Oh, yeah.
More in the south.
More in the south, yeah. Yeah, the south is my favorite. Milan is amazing. Yeah.
Allora, se ha visitato Milano, sì, è uscito un po' prima ieri, è uscito un po' prima oggi, ha visto il castello sforzesco, è andato a fare un po' di shopping, ovviamente da Chanel, comunque in generale ama l'Italia ed è uno dei suoi paesi preferiti nel mondo, quindi è sempre bello tornare qui.
Oh, and I had a bufala margherita.
Not Hawaiian pizza.
No.
No.
No pineapple.
And not with coffee, right?
No.
Not with coffee.
No. With spritz.
Quindi ananas sulla pizza no, si è preso la margherita con la bufala, senza caffè ma con lo spritz.
Ok.
Caffè after. I'm learning, yeah.
What is your safe place, a place or something that you know will make all your worries and anxiety disappear?
My backyard. I've been very, very lucky to be able to buy a beautiful house recently, and my backyard looks like a botanical garden. And I've been able to plant a bunch of trees and flowers and plants, and I just sit out there and butterflies will fly past me, and there's bees everywhere and hummingbirds, and for me that's my little sanctuary. My dogs run around, and that's all I need. It's very simple, and all you hear is birds chirping, and it's beautiful. Yeah.
Ok, quindi qual è il tuo safe place, il tuo posto che ti fa sentire al sicuro? Il giardino di casa sua, ha avuto la fortuna di poter comprare una bellissima casa dove ha intenzione di piantare tanti alberi, fiori, è quasi il suo santuario, poi ci sono i suoi cani che gironzolano, si sentono gli uccellini che cinguettano, è bello.
Ciao,
Ciao.
ascolta, ti piacerebbe lavorare qui in Italia in una serie TV, un po' come ha fatto Stefania in Station 19?
Okay. Would you like to work in Italy, in a TV series in Italy, like Stefania did?
Un po' come ha fatto lei.
Yes. I would work for free in Italy.
Lavorerebbe gratis in Italia.
Yeah, I'm in love
Insomma, non so
with
se
this
gli
place.
conviene tanto, però tu ci vuoi fare.
She doesn't think that it's convenient to work for free, but you know.
As long as they let me sleep somewhere, you know, I think, yeah.
Finché gli danno da dove dormire, per me va bene.
Hi.
Hi.
Sono al primo anno di scuola di recitazione e molte volte vado nel panico. Hai dei consigli per una persona che intraprende questo lavoro, comunque sta imparando per apprendere al meglio?
Okay, she's attending the first year of acting school, and sometimes she goes into panic. She has panic attacks. But do you have any suggestions for someone who wants to do this career?
Oh man. You know, we work in one of the most unstable careers probably out there. You know, you could be on a hit show for years, and then as soon as it's done, you're technically unemployed. It's a very unusual career, but I think for you, first of all, congratulations for pursuing it. I would say focus on the work, focus on your craft, really learn to love what you do, because a lot of the times when you're starting off, it could be really difficult because you're gonna be said no to a bunch of times and things are not gonna be smooth, and you have to stay persistent and continue to believe in yourself and continue to work on your craft. Even, you know, I'm sure Al Pacino, he's in his 80s, he's still working every single day to be better. So I think focus on what you can control, and hopefully you love it, because it can be a scary thing sometimes. But I think if you believe in yourself and you keep driving and keep working hard, good things happen. And yeah.
Diciamo che non è un percorso semplice, è una delle carriere più instabili. Diciamo che puoi fare uno show magari per 1 anno, 3 anni, e poi una volta che finisce praticamente sei disperato. Quindi cerca di focalizzarti sul lavoro, sul talento, sull'arte, su quello che ami fare, su quello che puoi controllare, non quello che non puoi controllare. Ti verranno dette molte volte, ti verrà detto di no, però quello che devi fare è continuare, persistere, credere sempre in te stessa e nel tuo lavoro, in quello che vuoi fare.
Absolutely.
Sì.
I wish you the best luck.
Ti auguro il meglio.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Se non avessi fatto l'attore, cosa volevi fare quando eri piccolo da grande, insomma, come mestiere?
If you were now, what career would you choose when you were little?
Probably something to do with animals. Something, whether it's rescues or I want to say I would want to be a veterinarian, but that's a lot of school. And I don't like school. Something with animals, helping them, taking care of them. Rescues are huge in California, maybe something like that. Yeah.
Sicuramente qualcosa che abbia a che fare con gli animali, magari il soccorso per gli animali. Magari mi piacerebbe aver fatto il veterinario, però tantissimo studio, tantissima scuola, quindi probabilmente sì, sempre qualcosa in quel campo, ma più lato soccorso.
Have you been to Germany?
Yes.
When?
Where? I've been to Munich, been to Düsseldorf, and I absolutely loved it. I went to the castle, which I learned is the castle that they used for the Disney introduction. That blew my mind. Yeah, New Concept. Yeah. Took a horsey carriage up there. It was very cool. Yeah, I love Germany. Yeah, Munich was awesome. We got so drunk there. You have the second best beer in the world.
The second one?
Belgium's number one. Anybody? Any Belgian people? No. Never mind. Germany's got the best beer. I thought I'd get some support for the Never mind.
Where are the Belgians?
Not here.
No, like that. German beer.
TK has been through a lot. Apart from the wedding that we hope is going to happen soon, and we're going to be really happy about it, what other storylines would you want TK to, well, I don't want to go through because that sounds so ominous, to experience maybe?
I mean, I want to see Tarlos have a kid. I think I'm hoping that the way their relationship is going, it will lead to that. But I think just aside from a TV show, I think it would be really crucial to have that on people's screens right now in America. And obviously the show is global. I think it could be really beneficial to people all over the world. But the fact that we would do it in Texas, interracial, same-sex couple with a baby, it would be a really good fuck you. And I think we need that now more than ever. Sorry for my French or Italian. Part of my Italian.
TK ne ha passate tante ovviamente, oltre alla storyline quindi del matrimonio che speriamo tutti che accada presto, quale altra storyline vuoi che vorresti che TK avesse nello show? Lui ha parlato ovviamente di un possibile bambino dei Tarlos, quindi per lui, secondo lui sarebbe cruciale in questo particolare momento storico vedere una coppia in Texas, una coppia interrazziale dello stesso sesso, avere un bambino sarebbe una cosa incredibile e avrebbe un grandissimo potenziale d'ascolto. Secondo lui è molto importante, sarebbe molto importante che l'America ma anche tutto il mondo vedesse questa cosa sullo schermo.
Going off of that, I think it's neat to see the amount of queer representation on TV now versus even 10 years ago growing up. That obviously was not a thing outside of maybe Queer Eye or the L Word. How has feedback been, both like positive and negative, from the world of people watching the show and what their feedback is and how you handle that?
It's been 99% positive. I think first and foremost, we would not be here without Ryan Murphy. Ryan Murphy was telling these kind of stories 20 years ago, when every single studio said, this will never work, you're crazy. And he made Nip Tuck and had a major transgender storyline 20 years ago. And here we are today with shows like 911 Lone Star. So, you know, all the credit goes to him. And then the 1% of negative feedback, I don't pay attention to, because there's no point. It's as simple as that. I have 99% of amazing people supporting the show. That's what I'm going to focus on.
Come ti comporti con i feedback che ricevi dalle persone, e lui dice che comunque il 99% dei feedback sono positivi, l'1% negativo a lui non ci presta molta attenzione, l'importante è quel 99% che è positivo, e poi tutto questo non sarebbe possibile senza Ryan Murphy, che già 20 anni fa raccontava questo tipo di storie, delle storyline transgender. Lui è stato l'antesignano, e quindi questo è possibile tutto grazie a lui, che l'ha fatto, ha iniziato a farlo già 20 anni fa.
Also, are you here from America?
Yeah.
What part?
Okay.
That's crazy.
It's easier to fly here than it is California.
Wow. Well, thanks for coming.
Ciao, cosa ritieni di avere di simile al personaggio di Tyler? Sarebbe una persona che frequenteresti al di fuori?
What do you think you have in common with Tyler's character, and would Tyler be someone you would go out with in the external world, in the real world?
Yeah, I think me and TK would be really good friends. I actually answered this yesterday. I think the big thing is TK would go literally out of his way and sometimes risk his own life in order to help somebody. I'm obviously not, you know, a firefighter, but my sort of mission in life is to help people and make people feel better and to get them through hard times. So I guess in my own sort of way, I have a TK thing. His is just very direct and hands-on, but I get to be here with you guys and, you know, to connect with you guys. And for the past 3 years, I know what this show has done for a lot of you, and the fact that we could do that just with a TV show and a TV character, that's sort of my greatest mission in life right now. So I thank you guys for welcoming me with an open heart and open arms.
Sicuramente penso che lui e TK sarebbero grandi amici fuori. Sono molto simili, la loro missione è quella di aiutare le persone, cioè anche lui come TK vuole far sentire bene le persone, poi TK è una persona molto diretta, e ha detto anche che questi 3 anni di show, cioè sa che cosa ha fatto lo show per voi, sa che cosa ha rappresentato, e questa è una delle sue grandi missioni, quindi aiutare le persone. Vi vuole anche ringraziare per il benvenuto che gli avete dato, per averlo fatto sentire così accolto, così a casa. Just an announcement. Is there anyone who has the meet and greet with Danielle? Qualcuno ha il meet and greet con Danielle? No?
You guys are all here for me? Oh my God, thank you.
Ovviamente via all'extra, ragazzi. Do you have a question for the public?
That's tough. I don't know. I would have to think about it. Yeah. Yeah. I have to think about it.
You think about it. Let's see. We have some other questions. Ok, faccio prima lei, Jess, e poi vengo da te, magari per il finale, ok?
Hi. Hi. I was just wondering if you had any like dream guest stars that you'd like to see on the show.
Harry Styles. A new love interest. That would throw a wrench into Tarlos. But Tarlos is engaged, but Harry Styles would be fun. For me especially.
You just want to kiss Harry.
Just a little kiss.
Yeah.
Quali che
A
sta?
kiss won't hurt. Are those spritzes for me? Grazie, grazie. Thank you. Thank you seriously everybody for being here.
Tornando alla domanda, quali guest star mi piacerebbe vedere avere sul set? Ovviamente Harry Styles, che potrebbe essere un nuovo interesse amoroso, magari, che si inserisce nella coppia, Tarlos, magari, chi lo sa. No, gli piacerebbe, sarebbe divertente da vedere.
Oh, I have a question. I see a lot of you guys are younger, maybe high school / college. Most of you guys. How is it? Because I know what's going on in America. I also haven't been in high school in 10 years. How is the sort of the climate in school with LGBTQ sort of topics and issues? Especially, in Europe, it's foreign to me. I'd love to know sort of a general, I guess, idea of how it is. Is it acceptable? Is it not? Is it sort of depending on the city, the region? Yeah.
Vede che molti di voi comunque sono giovani, in età da liceo probabilmente, e voleva sapere com'è il clima riguardo a delle tematiche LGBT nella scuola, è accettato, non è accettato, cioè vorrebbe sapere la vostra opinione al riguardo.
It depends on the region. Where I come from in Cologne, it's got a great LGBT community, and from way back, it's not just new, but it's very, because we're very open people. We're called like the most southern people of Germany, because we're so open.
How is it in Italy? Obviously, it's a massive country, but pretty bad.
My brother is gay, and we are from south of Italy, in Calabria, and it is not really accepted. So he went through a lot of troubles growing up. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for him. It wasn't easy for us, of course. And maybe in the north is more accepted, but in the south there are some places that.
Is Milan more acceptable because it's a major city? Yeah? Because 10 years ago in New York, where I came from, if you were gay, you'd get your ass kicked. And Manhattan was 20 minutes away, and it's one of the gay capitals of the world. And it is crazy how it could be literally by region. It could be 20-minute drive, and it's completely different. I guess it's the same everywhere.
Sì, è assurdo come possa cambiare la percezione da regione a regione. Ci sono delle regioni dove è accettato molto di più, delle regioni dove proprio delle aree, delle zone, anche tra città e città, dove non è proprio accettato.
Un'altra domanda? Ok.
What's the most fun part playing a paramedic?
The most fun? I want to say driving the ambulance, but I know there's going to be a cooler answer than that. I actually do, I like working with my hands, so I do quite like the whole, when you show up to a rescue, you know, it's like 5 different things have to happen immediately. You know, it's like pulse, IV, listening to their lungs, pulse. There's just a bunch of stuff that, like, protocol is really, it's a lot of busy action. And for an actor, I find that's very helping, because then you're not sort of thinking about your lines, especially when I'm saying crazy shit like organs and like aorta is bursting in the right fibular artery, you know. So it's but driving the ambulance is pretty fun, and they let me really drive. Yeah, they're very scared when I drive, but it's good.
Una delle cose più divertenti del fare la parte del paramedico è sicuramente guidare l'ambulanza. Poi in questo ruolo ci sono tantissime cose che accadono contemporaneamente, quindi tutte delle procedure tecniche che deve fare mentre dice le sue battute, e in realtà questa è una cosa anche che l'aiuta quando recita, il dover fare 1000 cose contemporaneamente per mettere le robe tecniche, ragazzi, non ve le traduco qui. Non ci addentriamo. Comunque tutto il lavoro del paramedico, che è è una cosa velocissima che cade all'istante, è divertente, ma la cosa più divertente è guidare l'ambulanza. Non esiste la Okay, that's the last one.
I wanted to ask if you want to share something about Stand Up for Pits.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys aren't aware, Stand Up for Pits is probably the leading pit bull rescue, probably in the world. Specifically in California, each shelter could have around 300 pit bulls, and every month, almost every single one will get killed. It actually happens weekly. I personally have a pit bull. She's my baby. You guys have seen my Instagram. You know that she is a harmless little teddy bear. You know, it's kind of like, it's like dog segregation. People just have the wrong idea about them, and I think they're the sweetest breed in the world. And if you haven't heard about them, please reach out. We do a lot of work with them. They do incredible charitable work. And it's all revolved around stand-up comedy. So it's sort of like a comedic relief about a really, really depressing topic. So yeah, thank you for asking.
Un'associazione con cui collabora, che aiuta, che è attiva nel salvataggio dei pitbull. Ci sono circa 310 pitbull che ogni mese vengono uccisi nei canili, e questa associazione comunque si impegna a combattere le violenze, insomma, è attiva nel salvataggio degli animali, è per questo che è un'associazione a cui lui è molto affezionato.
Thank you guys.
Grazie a tutti.